How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Town of Salem 2. In this video, we'll be playing as the Executioner. Hope you enjoy. Alrighty, so we've entered the game as an Executioner. We're number 14 on the list. Let's get it. Executioner Gaming, boys. Number 2 claims Werewolf right away. We got 7 asking for protection. I'm actually really happy that my target is number 1. It actually makes it very easy for me to hang him. I could just say 115 enemies. It's actually realistic. It's hard to call someone an Executioner when it's 115 or 6 and 9. You know what I mean? Obviously, they're still going to call you an X, but it's harder. Also, I could decide to not do that and instead go for the long-term play, hoping that 1 dies and then we turn into Jester. What do you guys think? You know what? Maybe I don't do the Seer Knight 1 and 15 because my previous Executioner game, I got my day 2 W. So, how about... Yeah, you know what? Instead, we will just chill. We will chill. Who claims Werewolf? Alright, let's go. So, we don't get attacked on night 1. Get your target hung as the last hang of the game. You know, that's an interesting one. Maybe we go for that. Hang a deputy who successfully shot as your target. That's a tough one. Alright, tracker's gone down. Serial killer kills him. Cool. Coven does not get a kill, it looks like. Why would you track the guy who claimed Werewolf? There's 0 reason to track that. Anyways, goodbye 9. So, let's see what type of leads Town is going to come out with. I'll just say Spy, Bug, Hidden. I'll claim Spy. Unknown Obstruction on 12. 10 claims Dreamweaved. 11 claims Town Support. They say 10, you're Dreamwoven. 12 had Unknown Obstruction. 6 claims Town Support. They say 2, we hang you now, smiley face. Who says why? Because you claimed Werewolf. You know, 1's been pretty quiet. They say 2 could be Jester, maybe. Alright, they're voting 1, who also claims Spy. Kinda late. It's kinda late. Dude, I could have gotten my target hanged very easily. He made himself a very easy target. Anyways. 4 claims Town Killing. Our target claims Spy. Well, hopefully they die of natural causes. 13 claims Town Support. 3 claims Town Support. Oh, Flummery, I was noting claims. Town Power. Claims Town Power. He says I can reveal. Sure. Though it would be random. So is he implying he's a mayor? No, he's implying that he's gonna random prosecute, maybe. He says, but I can try. They say if you prosecute 2. They go, nah, keep it. Obviously, vote, you know. 8 is claiming Investigator. Really? Invest here? He's the one who hit the Unknown Obstruction. 6 voted guilty, but it was an inverted vote. 13 says Town Protect on 5. Cool. Alright, they're voting 6, but didn't 6 already claim Town Support? He did. Now they're voting 7. 7 also claims Town Power. Okay. Double Town Power. Well, well. TPLO, I'm very important. Would be a shame if I died night 1 or something. Do you think this is a veteran? Probably not. Town Power can't reveal. Okay, so he's claiming Monarch or Jailer. He says, because I'm a beast. Well, there was an Unknown Obstruction on 12, so he's probably Jailer. Spy, night 1. Bug. Hidden. Spy, night 1. 6. Not triggered. Make the fake will, in case we get jailed. I don't know why everyone's so much on 2, because he claimed Werewolf, bro. Okay, Prosecutor actually goes for it. And he prosecutes 2. He goes, wow. Good job. 5 Prost. Didn't really have to do that. Because it's already the end of the day. He says, now Rick, get them. Well, Tower Protect on 5, lol. They say. Alright, so 15 is apparently the last non-claimer, which is true. We're going to have a few seconds to vote someone, but I doubt Town does that. Which is why it would have been better to not prosecute, since people had enough time to vote up too. He would have been voted up anyway. And we're out of time, boys. Cool. I like how 6 does the inverted vote on 5, but then 15 votes 5. What was that? Okay, I could creatively get my target hanged by saying that I bugged 1 and that 1 was visited by a serial killer, and then people will be like, hey, 1, why didn't you die? And then he'll call me fake, and then I'll call him fake, and then one of us gets hanged. That would be interesting. It'd be funny. You think we should do that? There is a serial killer in the game. We got attacked by someone. Okay, wait. Maybe we got attacked by the Dreamweaver, or... Okay, let's just see what happens. Oh, 1's dead. Oh, we're Jester. Wait, this is great. Cool. Even better. So the werewolf kills number 1. And I think that's a necromancer who did that. So, we've been attacked and or dreamweaved, depending on who had the book. So, potentially 1 or 2 different people think we're immune. In a serial killer game, this is good. Because we're Jester now. Okay, but the serial killer killed the Dreamweaver. Great. That's not good. This will be easy. This will surely be easy. And if you look at our logs, spy bug hidden. We don't really look like a Jester. Not really. Okay, the werewolf also killed the berserker. Sheesh. Prosecutor's also dead. Alright. I doubt Coven's going to try attacking us again. Unless they've realized we're neutral evil somehow. Most likely they just think we're serial killer. Which is great news. I'll even claim Dreamweaved. I'll say I'm Dreamweaved. So they come and get even more annoyed with us. A little birdie told me to get you. Okay. That's kind of funny. A little birdie told me. So there's more than 1 werewolf in this. Marshall also died to jailer. What? Are you telling me that 7 executed 15? Why would he do that? Do you think he claimed Marshall in jail? He was acting kind of sus, but did he deserve the execute? Dreamweaved. Help me. You do not deserve oranges, jailer. Yes, the jailer doesn't deserve oranges. Dan says, I'm not werewolf. 14 has defense. That our werewolf? What? Okay, that's good. 13's randomly pushing me. Or SK. Who said I had defense? Dead? Liar. 13 lying. Okay, good. So there's no way they suspect Jester, by the way. I claim spy. Bugs are hidden. Wasn't attacked. You know, up 13. It's not me. Someone else said they talked to dead, not me. Dan says I was attacked and saved. It's not me. I was repeating other people. Shut up, 5, they say. 13's lying. I'm not werewolf, so you are, says 10. Guys, I'll inno, but no Y, says 6. Oh, why? 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 I was like I'm mad. They were not expecting Jester, boys. They weren't. I'm dead, but nice is 13. GG, we cooked. No way, lol says 3. Hell yeah. Alright, that was great. I'm glad we didn't push our target on day 2 and did it this way. This was a much more satisfying way to win. Now, in terms of who we're haunting, I don't know. Do I really go for 13? He was aggressively pushing me. 14 has defense. That L of a werewolf. That's so lucky, haha. Good job, Jest. Thank you for attacking me. I got you are on 13, they say. I could take out the jailer as punishment. The dead say that 14 has defense. Get him. I'm randoming. I'm gonna random. I don't really feel like targeting anyone. So it will be a random. So it targeted 8. 11 gets killed. Goddamn, traps is 11. Okay, the werewolf's gone down. Died to the serial killer with rampage. I did nothing the entire game, says 8. Sorry, I randomed. So I already knew who the jailer was. We killed the investigator. We knew who the jailer was. We could have gone for 7 if we wanted to, but he didn't have execute. Like, whatever. I could have gone for 13. Whatever. Just let it play out. $11 dies to a trap. Poison has gone down. So, yeah, the Coven were voting me together. The dead say 14 has defense. Get him. 13's probably the other Coven. I want to see if they can pull this off. 13 trespassing says 8. Up 13 immediately says the jailer. Okay. Just immediately says up 13. 12 says, 13 says, no. 10 says, why? 7. 10 says they were saved by a cleric. 13 says Coven push. 7 says he's a trespasser. How is this Coven push? I'm confirmed jailer. Yes. 5 wants your will and he's dead. Provide, please. That's so funny how the prosecutor's talking. Wait, should I troll the people who can read dead chat? Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay, so the jailer's trying to vote 13, but they seem to have no backup here at all. 7 is full of it, says 10. 14 going insane. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha ha ha. 10 says we're done for. 13's evil, we're done for. Oh, but 12 switches votes to 13. Maybe they're not done for. And then 11 says, serial killer, you idiot. Ha 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 ha. Okay, 13 trying to claim admirer. There's no way this doesn't get hanged unless someone has a change of heart. 10 is evil, refusing to post will, says 13. Alright, jailer, rally the troops. Take out 13. Do it. They say 13, you're in. If 7 sheriff, you'll execute me tonight. How is 7 sheriff? 7 says sheriff? I can't X. They say, well, serial killer through. Me up 10, they say. You know, if I was a jailer, I would be yelling to guilty right now. That's crazy. That's crazy. Why would 10 vote innocent if someone is literally saying, vote 10? Does he not deserve to just get hanged just for that? 10 says, sorry, jailer. Anyways. Whatever. It's kind of wild. They say, well, serial killer brought it back. Crazy stuff, boys. So the jailer is going to die to the serial killer, and then Coven's going to vote out the serial killer. They say he can't jail. Oh yeah, he can't jail. Never mind, that's true. He executed the marshal. You can only jail if you've lost your executes because you've used all of them. So this serial killer is actually doing whatever the hell they want. That's TOS 1. Okay, but 7 died anyway. Never mind. So it's the same end result. It's the same end result. Coven still outvotes the SK. Kind of funny. 7 says, oops. Why didn't SK kill Coven, they say? You are now surrounded, serial killer. You are now surrounded. The only thing that can help you is a Jester token, but I bet he gets fast voted. Kinda nuts. I think Haunting 8 was maybe for the best. I didn't want to take out the serial killer, and I kind of didn't want to take out 13. I also didn't want to take out the jailer. Couldn't really decide. They say, Necro, you should have put Werewolf on 7. Necromancer A. And says, I'm serial killer. 2 Coven left. Oh, you fumbled so badly, bro. 12 says, Town here. If this guy is really serial killer, like, dude. Like, the series of mistakes that were made. You didn't want to vote up 13 with a few seconds left. At the last second you vote it. 13 is literally saying vote innocent on me, vote 10. You actually vote innocent. And then the one guy who was actually trying to help you, the jailer, you murdered. Bro. Crazy stuff. Anytime I see things like Inomi up 10 or Inomi up whatever number, and that number actually votes innocent, I immediately want that person to lose. Like, immediately. The only time this is acceptable is if Coven or whatever faction is trying to make some sort of a sick 300 IQ play where they're both actually evil and they're trying to stall the clock. You know what I mean? To confuse Town. Because if Town knows 10's Coven and then they're not too sure about 13 being Coven and then they actually do vote innocent, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be confusing. And I've won games like that in the past by confusing Town by saying, you know, vote X. And then people go, hang on a second. If this guy's Coven, but he's saying that, then what's going on? Maybe we vote, you know, and we do get the other guy. And then the clock stalls out and we win. In this case, that didn't happen. In this case, the serial killer completely messed up. Completely messed up. So, sucks to be the SK. But damn, bro. Like, I get why he maybe wanted 7 out, but dude, maybe worst case, just don't vote. And Coven did not win? Wait, what's going on now? Is this just over? Wait, who's got bonus votes? They say XD. Did 12 have powerful defense? He got fast voted. Never mind. I was like, wait, is the game gonna stall? But no. So 13 ends up winning this. Had I haunted 13, I think Town just wins. 12 just says end it. You had defense. I tried last night. He said, when will this mode go away? So, yeah, the Necromancer's going to hang this one. It's just kind of insane because had we not had Mercy on 13 and decided, you know what, that guy hard pushed me, he's Coven, he's got to go. All of a sudden, the Poisoner dies, the Necromancer dies, and it's the Jailer, the Serial Killer, and whatever 12 is. 8 survives as well. I think Town ends up hanging the Serial Killer to win. GG's, boys. That was a fun one. Fun executioner game when you turn into Jester. I feel like that's the funnest way to play. GG's. Take that W, boys. Subscribe for more. Click the video on your screen. And I'll see you in the next one.